Hey everyone, it's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the ancestors past, present and future and welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Yes, I'm in a different location. I'm at my mum's in New Zealand at the moment and it's very typical New Zealand weather out there. But every day I have seen the most glorious rainbow, so it's just been absolutely beautiful. Yeah, the flight across was a bit interesting. Oh, well, the flight across was okay, but the flight up the coast to Brisbane was. Even the cabin crew stayed strapped in for the entire trip, and I believe there was some pretty bad storms in our neck of the woods that evening. So thank you for joining me. My mum, yeah, she's in a good headspace. She's in at the hospital at the moment getting a blood and platelet infusion. The specialist is going to try her on another tablet to try and get her platelets. It's a platelet bolstering tablet because they're just she's chewing through them like you wouldn't believe. And in 2 weeks' time, a bone marrow biopsy will be done. Um, but, we are at that stage where, when you're born, there's only one guarantee in life, and it's the bit you do in the middle. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a Friday. I may or may not be on over the weekend, depending on what happens. I've got some house sorting to do. Tomorrow, I think, is going to be the garage. So, welcome. Okay, what do we want to have a look at? First up, quite a few of you are asking me about the two National Guards that were for the YouTube censors shot in Washington, D.C. One had only literally been sworn in, I think, 24 hours earlier. And to be honest, they, if it wasn't for the orange twerp, they wouldn't have been there. Now, it turns out that the perpetrator was had been an Afghan citizen who had been an aide to the CIA during the Afghan conflict and had been brought over um, and approved by the Orange Twerps regime as part of the repatriation of those that had assisted the US troops over in Afghanistan. Now, he had apparently driven all the way from Washington State across country to undertake this incident, but it's a long way to drive, and I believe he used a handgun, wasn't a rifle. It's an awfully long way to drive to shoot two people that you don't know. So especially when there's National Guard, I believe in Portland, in Chicago, a lot closer to home. So a lot of you are asking me, is this a false flag event? Was he set up in any way? Now I believe, oh gosh, can we have a reading without the tower? No, we can't. I believe he is in his 20s, late 20s, with 5 children, a partner and 5 children. So he would have a lot of expenses, which does potentially leave one open to financial manipulation. But let's see how it goes. So we've got the coming in from overseas, but also this could be money changing hands as well to cause some incidents perhaps with that Four of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Four of Swords. So let's have a look. Was this a false flag? Like the rest of the world, I'm completely fed up with this regime. I'm really just waiting for, come on, blood clot, do your thing. And then we can breathe a sigh of relief and start the unraveling. Yeah, it's a nightmare situation. There might be some legal issues here as well. So let's see what happens. So let's have a look. The Afghan national granted asylum in the US with his family after being a CIA assistant in Afghanistan. Shot 2 National Guards. Was it a false flag event? Sun card. That's a pretty big yes. Okay, pop that back randomly. Okay. False flag event. Yes, I do apologize if I sound little bit tired. I need to teach my niece, who's over in the UK, and my daughter is in Australia, all about time zones. 11:30 at night. Okay. For messaging me and wanting conversations, but it is what it is. Okay, let's have a look. This young man. Let's have a look. Was he set up? Was he set up? Was he paid? Was there anything along those lines? Okay. Okay. I'm actually getting not so much paid, but threatened to be sent back. But let's see how it goes. Oh, speaking of which, apparently KKK Levitt's um, nephews, so it must be her sister-in-law, I suspect, because they're calling it her nephew's mother rather than her sister-in-law. Her sister-in-law, I believe, was originally from Brazil and is a US citizen and has been seized by ICE and is being detained. So, FAFO moment. Come on down. Let's have a look. Oh, just looking at those scruffy shopping bags there. I'll have to sort those out before next reading. Okay, was he set up? Yes, the magician. The manipulator. I don't know that it was sort of a financial offering. I'm feeling more that he was threatened, but let's see how we go. So the manipulation, the look over here while this is happening over there type situation, the distraction moment. And it's a yes card. Okay. Challenged by the High Priestess. As the second signifier, this is about hidden agendas, potentially secrets being revealed, powerful secrets being revealed, but hidden agendas. And again, yes, another yes card, and the Fool at the foundation. 3 yes cards, 3 major arcana, and if you're wondering, out of 78 cards, 22 are major arcana, and which means that when you get a lot of them, because they're not even 1/3 of the deck, when you get a lot of them together, it means this is a big take note moment. So thank you for those that asked for me to have a look at that. Look at this. Yes, it is. Yeah, he was. He was manipulated. He was set up. Okay, let's see. How's this going to pan out? So the energy that he's stewing in at the moment, or the situation is stewing in at the moment, is the Fool card. Uncharted territories, new beginning, or this is simply foolishness. But I think I'm getting a real pull to the uncharted territories. I keep getting, when I pull the 3 of Swords, I keep getting treason. And I know treason means that you're supposed to be at war with another country, and you're acting on behalf of that other country for something to be treasonous. But this whole setup, if you're setting up somebody to shoot your own National Guard, I would suspect that is highly treasonous. So we are in the energy stewing in uncharted territories at the moment. Another major arcana. So that's 4 and 4 yeses. So the Star card. The Star in the past. So this is the best of America in the past. It can also be, I think Hogarth uses this as the one that sees themselves as the star, the rising star, or the bright star, meaning the narcissist in the past. Oh boy. Okay, let's see where this goes. So, 5 cards, 5 majors, Tower card on the top. It is to do with the collapsing of the current regime. The Tower card. The Tower, the High Priestess, the Magician, the Fool, and the Star is the Star being in the past. This is really dark energy in the here and now. So, yes, I do believe. And they're all yes cards. Major Arcana for me are yes cards. Yes. Okay, immediate future. The burden of the messaging. It's too much, overreach, the chaos that it's going to cause. It's just ending card. Nightmare situation in the external. It's turning into a legal nightmare with sword and nightmare of the truth. I'm getting a pull to the wife in regards to this. It's a nightmare for her. I think the wife is going to talk. Who does she tell? Because she would have to know. Okay, internally, another major arcana. The Temperance card trying to spin the story, trying to create, mix fire and water to create a third element. Dawning of a new day. Let's see where this goes. Hopes and fears. Volatile information being brought forward with the Knight of Wands, like explosive information being brought forward. The outcome. The Queen of Wands, the female messenger, the inspirational female, the Three of Cups, the circle of support, and the Queen of Pentacles. So a good outcome. I like this outcome. I think the wife is going to bring forth the information, and she's going to have some sort of support here. She's going to have the higher ground to bring her message, but they're going to really push back against her, potentially threaten her. But it is going to shine a light on the snake in the path with the Hermit card. That will cause a withdrawal. The Four of Swords. The Truth in decline. I mean, this is also my card for Homeland Security, because the Queen of Pentacles is the Queen of Protection. This could also put, who is Homeland Security? Kirsty Nome on the back foot. Investigation, and the Four of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune turning. Okay, because isn't Kirsty Nome the one that's about the guard? Okay. On the bottom, the underlying energy, the Nine of Cups. Be careful what you wish for. Sorry that these cards are dark. I'm doing my best with the lighting here. The Four of Wands, entrapped by the messaging. Family being entrapped by the messaging. The Two of Wands, a choice that needs to be made. The Devil, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Moon card, secrets being revealed, and the Eight of Swords. Being legal in some way tied up by the truth. And I'm thinking this might be Kirsty Nome, perhaps. Okay, I'll bring you up. Let's have a look. I think the wife is going to tell. I hope she's got a good support group. Okay. Is the wife going to tell? We're going to hear from the wife in regards to this, or some female. We're going to hear about from the wife. Getting one of the kids is going to act as an interpreter. I'm seeing one of the children. 5 children, I don't know what ages they are, but supporting their mother. Tell me about the wife. Come on down, let's have a look. Justice. She's going to want justice. Actions have consequences. She's going to want justice about this. The second is the Empress. Again, big major arcana, powerful female major arcana, feminine energy. The Empress, this could be, I mean, it's usually in the challenge position. It could be the wife protecting, absolutely, or trying to protect. There's that circle of support, the energy that she's in. She's got a support network. In the past, we've got that Queen of Pentacles again. It's a protection card, but it can also mean my card for Homeland Security in the past, actions in the past. Gosh, but same cards, different order. got the higher ground and defending her position. The Magician, the immediate future, the attempted manipulation, but this may be her bringing up, showing, exposing the manipulation. The High Priestess, same cards, a lot of them at different order except for these two. But yes, different order. The High Priestess, externally, again, powerful feminine energy exposing the truth, exposing the hidden agenda. Internally, entrapment of the family with the Four of Wands, finding themselves trapped. Okay. Hopes and fears. She has a very important decision to make about, I think, the family's being threatened. She's got an important decision to make about whether to bring forth the truth or to lay low. And that's the hope that she does bring forward the strength of truth, or fear that she lays low. The outcome, the Six of Cups, naivety, the past, for the sake of her children. Okay, thank you. For the sake of her children, she is going to tell. The Ace of Wands, and then we've got the King of Cups, the emotionally mature leader, the stable leader, the leader of integrity, and then the Queen of Swords. I mean, historically it would have been my Biden and Harris combo, but I think she's going to bring forward the information. And then we've got the Chariot card, which is my military takeover card, and the Page of Swords, the whistleblower, and the Hermit, shining a light on the snake in the path, and the Sun card, everything getting exposed. On the bottom, the underlying energy, she's got the Strength, the Eight of Swords under what is probably some sort of legal threat or restriction, but the Moon card, revealing the lies, the secrets, revealing Five of Swords, the abuse of power, the betrayal, the deceit, the Ten of Swords that will bring about downfall, and Judgment card. Wow, this is huge. I'm not sure whether it's the wife or another female. I did ask the wife if it's going to be the wife. Very possibly is. I hope she has protection. I hope she also has very solid legal representation. If you are in that area, or you know of the family, please do whatever you can do to protect them, because she knows. She knows. And heartbreak, loss, despair, but this, as I keep saying, is my treason card. Strength in the face of treason. I mean, us readers, we don't always interpret correctly because, to be honest, if we could all the time, we would win lotto every single week. All we can do is bring forth the energy. Sorry, I was just having a thought moment there as I had the Strength and I had the Six of Swords, legally moving it forward. Can also be the threat of deportation as well. Strength in the face of the threat of deportation. Okay. Yeah, so all we can do is interpret the cards. Timing is it's literally impossible. I keep saying the guides have no calendar or watch their sense of timing, which is why we try and sort of put it around an event like a solstice or an equinox, or some major event, full moon, new moon, etc. But how's this going to play out for those that organised it? I'm seeing Gnome, Kirsty Gnome. Let's have a look. I haven't seen Tulsi Gabbard for a while. I wonder what she's up to. Kirsty Gnome. How's it for that? For whomever ordered this, arranged this. Oh, I've got Miller as well. Oh, he's such a slimy. Whoever organised this, are they going to be exposed? Okay. How's it going to go for them? Yeah, nightmare situation. Absolutely. The swords of truth are going to come rain down upon them. I think my feels. You've got the white owl here, the snow owl coming. It's coming, which is heralding change for the better. You've got the feminine energy up here above. How's it going to go for them? I think they're going to be in a world of hurt because the challenge is the arrangement, the agreement to do this. I think it's going to be revealed. We've got the Page of Swords at the bottom, the order that went out. This is the energy they're stewing in. The message, bringing forward the message, bringing forward the Ace of Wands, the plot, the plan in the past, the Death card, an ending and a new beginning. Now, I'm not saying it's actual death, but boy, what a major arcana to have in the past here. Okay. An significant ending of a cycle and a new beginning. Okay, I'm getting it was the November the 4th blue wave. They're cornered, they're desperate, they know they're on the losing side, or they feel it. Okay, crowning this reading, Queen of Swords, feminine energy bringing forward legal action. It's also my Pam Bondi card. Is she going to try and spin this? Is she being brought on board to spin it? Remembering that none of these people have immunity. Is Bondi being brought on board to try and protect and spin? I mean, I know it's Shapiro. Is it? No. What's her name? Janine Pirro, the Drunk Fox host, who is the one that is going to prosecute this. But this feels more Bondi. Okay, because I am asking about those that are behind it. In the immediate future, the Temperance card trying to spin the story. Externally, however, the King of Wands, the Judge. I mean, externally, this is also about bringing forth a plan, a message, in taking action. But I'm feeling that this is a judge, and I'm actually feeling that it is a good judge. Okay. Internally, the Queen of Pentacles, so Homeland Security, DOJ. We've got that Seven of Wands again, hopes and fears on the back foot trying to defend themselves. But we've got the Four of Pentacles as the outcome. There is information, documents perhaps, that they are trying to keep hidden, that they are feeling insecure about. Trying to hide behind the pot plant here, the Four of Pentacles. Trying not to reveal. Volatile information is going to come forward with that Knight of Wands, and then we have the Star card as the final outcome. Remembering that the Star was here when we were initially asking. It was lost, it was in the past, now it's part of the outcome. We've got here the feminine energy, the Queen of Cups. She's not revealed everything. Everything might not get revealed. But what does is going to bring a world, an end of an era. End of an era. It's huge. And then we've got the King of Swords. Big legal action, potentially international, against the Emperor. The Emperor, in his demented, deluded, poor choices, might find himself legally restricted as the big information comes forward as the Ace of Wands. And then we've got the Eight of Wands, a lot of it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, the underlying for those that were behind it, we've got the Empress, the loss and disappointment, Page of Cups, unexpected orders perhaps, Three of Pentacles, secret dealings behind the scenes, the Lovers with this fading misogyny, the Knight of Pentacles, the mercenary, the Two of Pentacles, coming from overseas, and the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. It's not going to end well for them. Ending, ending, ending. Yeah. Yeah, those that were behind it might be finding themselves in some really, really deep doo-doo. I keep getting that Three of Swords, the treason card. I don't know from which angle it's going to come. There are so many options, but this may very well be it. Okay. I'm going to leave that there. Should probably fling this card up. Entertainment only. Love to you all. Catch you shortly.